What have we got? Start Lend-Lease. All this is going to fail because it's all going to be sunk by German submarines. Yeah, the Belgian Congo joins the war. We'll take whatever we can get, and some of it will arrive. Okay. And what we need to watch is... Oh, this doesn't look good. I don't like the look of this. Look at the French in the Alps. They've got some shitty cavalry divisions. I needed more stuff. Okay. We may as well speed the time up. What are we working on at the moment? This is going to help. This is going to help. Defensive reorganization. Cool. So that one actually gives us... Just remind me what this one gives us and where was it. So that one gives us max entrenchment and the land fort, construction speed and effectiveness, which is good. And if we do this one, we get division defense on core territory. It's 35 days. It's not everywhere, but it's some of them. We trigger it. It's 35 days. Italy's not joined yet. I'm going to have to get a line of forts built across there. There's no question about it. I do not like the way the Germans are doing this, because this looks like they are going to actually... They're going to oust us, aren't they? What they're going to do is... I hate this. Well, I suppose it works, and we can do the same. But it basically means that they just spam attackers, and there's nothing we can do. What I can do is maybe bring some guys from over here. Let's bring them over there, because otherwise this is going to fall. We've got some French infantry in there. Let's bring 8 divisions. Oh, let's bring these guys across here. They're going to attack in other places. We're going to have to just sort of micromanage this as best we can. Let's put some new divisions into Ghent. That sounds nasty. Whatever that is, it sounds nasty. I need that division defense on core territory thing. So it's really just a case of we are waiting for the flooded tank barriers, which is going to help these areas. I'm going to march these guys in over here. In fact, what I'm going to do, we've got support weapons. Okay, nice. That's a little bit of help. We can take this one for some instant defense. Whew, okay, I think what I'm going to do is this force, which was defending the back line, we are going to actually form you a little front line, but not the whole way along. It's just this bit. That's not going to do it, is it? Hang on. There we go. Until we get things done, let's bring the guys over. So this is going to be, and we have done this before. Okay, so they're bombing our fortresses, which is not good. And as far as I can tell, we've got the flooded tank barriers. I hope that helps. They have so many aircraft, and our allies are not sending them. So we're getting bombed the shit out of now. Alright. To protect against France, that just adds land forts behind us. Alright. Legacy of the Great War. I can take this. This we need. We have some manpower, which is excellent. Right, so they've stopped their attack over here and probably shifted it to one side. Nice. So if they've stopped, let's take these... Pause a minute. These guys. And I need to reinforce this bit. So let's do that. Let's pile 7 divisions of colonial troops into there, and let's see what are we building. We're building military factories and railroads. Where do we think we need this? I'm just going to add some fortresses into here. This is where I think it's needed. I'm going to put these to the top of the list. I should have shift-clicked that. Yeah, I don't have enough of anything, but that's okay. That's okay. For the time being. I would have loved to have a rapid reaction force of cavalry or something. That would have been great. What I'm going to do is sneak over here and ask to request forces. Can I do this? Oh, we have naught. They have naught. Okay. We've got the improved AA. So that's something. What can I do to... Oh, I know what I can do. I can get improved engineers. That would definitely help for extra defense. Now then, so if we withstand the initial onslaught, that is wonderful. But we then have to defend against the rear, and that's, I think, going to be a bloody problem. And what are we short of? We're short of steel and chromium. Interestingly, though, not oil. That is interesting, but that's going to hit us really hard. Okay, I'm going to trade for steel at least. From France. Send. And chromium. Also, I'm going to actually do this. So we can afford 2 factories. We've got the improved artillery upgrade. What does that give us? That gives us tank destroyers, hard attack and piercing. I'm trying to find for some factory bonuses here. Forget about that. Look away from that for the moment. There's nothing we can gain there that's directly going to help. The hospital stuff, it is a good idea. This, better infantry equipment, although we can't hope to equip everything. If we can get 1 or 2 areas up to like level 9 forts, they will then hold really, really well. I'm going to bring these guys across to get involved in the defense over there. And I think they're probably going to get involved in this attack. Yeah, as we're wandering back and forth. We do have allies in here. I don't like moving the troops about like this because it means that they're not building up entrenchments. Holy shit, there's a big attack going in there. I've got 6 French divisions in this bit. It's okay, it's switched. It's switched. Everything's got dug in. This is quite serious. Let me change that colour over to blue so at least it matches the Congo. Then I can see where the front line is a bit better. We have fresh troops. We have 1 fresh division. I'm going to stick him in the Mountaineers Corps. They have taken some losses by the looks of that. It's from the aircraft, I think. If I click on this, we are taking some serious flak. I'm trying to get fortresses built. What about if I do some AA? I don't think oh, the infrastructure's knackered as well, which is a real shame. But I'm going to try and do this, and I'll put it to the top of the list. This has not gone how I wanted it to go. But as long as Italy aren't doing... I don't like the French cavalry on here. I don't like the fact that Britain has not sent anything. Like, literally anything over. Let's have a look. Request license production. I can't send... Oh no, I was hoping for some help. We've got Lend-Lease from the Belgian Congo. No, we'll not take that. So the key thing is that we just make sure we just keep moving troops around to block this, and we've got something trying to defend our lone port. But the aircraft... Oh, God. This is the German-New Zealand war now, apparently. Okay, there's a huge offensive coming in there. Because I've moved troops away from this border, this is This is risky. I can't afford to have anywhere crumble. If that fails, we've got Congo troops in there. They're holding at the moment. Let me see, actually. I don't think... Make sure you guys are all on that and not on that fallback line there. We'll try and get the planning. Oh, I should have done this as well. Let's just form a plan. It doesn't matter. It's purely just to get the planning bonus. If I ever accidentally click on this, we're doomed. Like really doomed. But that's fine. And the guys defending the ports, you don't matter so much. Available planes in reserves. What? I can't see that being the case. These are elite ace pilots, though, so... there's a pile of troops dropping out there. I need to throw something in to try and hold the Germans there. If anywhere falls and crumbles, we're done for. We're trying to bring troops... Oh, it's gone. The King's surrender. As King, as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has today offered the unconditional surrender of Belgium without first waiting for ratification by the Belgian Parliament. Technically, as Commander-in-Chief, he has the power to surrender the military but not the country itself. The civilian parliament has already fled into exile. Well, that's capitulate. Continue to fight. This doesn't help. And I'm pretty sure we'll not get that back. And once they kick the door in, I don't think there's any way of unkicking the door in, to be quite honest. So, what I have noticed, and I'm tempted to make this the very next playthrough, although it's not over yet. That helps, but it's come like way too late. Hang on, let's just go away from the noise of battle over there. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I suspect it's going to be defeat for France. Yeah, so the... I don't have a third army to put on the border against them. I would need to do things differently. Shall we just restart, re-roll all over again if this goes wrong, if I can't get it back? And we do things... Maybe focus on more military stuff rather than the fortresses. I do feel like they're kind of vital, like, but it's getting the population as well, which is the issue. Anyway, at this point, we would go down the Royal Military Academy, and we will start getting bonuses in there. But what I have noticed is that Britain does not send troops at all to France. It doesn't help. I don't know why this is. They used to in the base game. They're probably fighting in North Africa, but if we look at this actually, they've got a lot of troops sitting idle in the UK. Maybe they have hindsight like we do. It could be a thing. Right, is there any way that I could batter my way through there? I can't see it somehow. Oh no, they're in. They're in. And this is the end. National focus bypassed. Okay, we have capitulated. We continue the fight as a government in exile hosted by the United Kingdom. How do we do this then? My troops have sodded off. I don't have anything, do I? No. And that's going to be the end of France as well. So this is curious. I'm going to continue the play because I've never done this. So this means that we're going to go down this. Legitimacy. Can I do anything to improve that? Let's see. Manage the subjects. So that's on there. Till being able to become a dominion. We don't really want that. So okay, let me see how this plays. This is going to be interesting now. No divisions. All right. So our fight is not yet over. I'm expecting some stuff to turn up, but we have a load of manpower now. So I'm going to guess that we can recruit some stuff. The old Fortress Europe bit didn't actually play off. So where can we recruit these? We're supposed to be hosted by... Oh, can we do it in Congo? No. All right, we'll see what turns up. I've never played this at all. We've got soldiers. We've got generals. They're at least escaping. We haven't actually fallen yet. There's a little bit of Belgium left. But that is sad. It is really hard to stop the German onslaught with all the things they get. I thought I was going to do that, but never mind. This is a learn as we go. I don't think this really matters too much anymore now, does it? Can we do this? Can we do... Those are light tanks improvements. They're kind of not worth getting. We're going for medium tank stuff, so we'll go into that one next. And we'll come back to that later, if we get to do anything. Do we have any... We don't have any factories. We might get given some. And we're going to see what we can do with the Congo as well. Because that might be the way we play. Oh, that's sad. That is very sad. Have you guys ever played as a government in exile, though? Do we do anything, or does it just, like, sit there doing absolutely nothing? So we have civilian factories. I can build things in the Congo, so I guess I may as well do that. Could I actually build enough stuff? Look at the state of the infrastructure here. Let's get somewhere up to 100%. Somewhere with a lot of building slots. This place. Right, let's do infrastructure. Oh, I've got to be careful. It's this one. That's also a load of materials. What have we got? We have absolutely nothing interesting. Huh. Okay, allies, let's see how you do. The King's capitulation. The future is uncertain. Belgium completes focus. The King surrenders. We can still rely on the goodwill of our allies and lean on the resources of the Belgian Empire, and so in time restore our homeland. Well, there is that. The King surrenders. That sucks. We're still doing this one, are we? I guess we will. And then once that's done, we have options down here. So, right. That's... Oh, God. Maybe if I'd done that first. We didn't even last a month, so it's not an issue. All right, let's play on. Belgium fights on from the Congo. Are we actually... Can I do this yet? I can now... Okay. Right, now this is interesting. So I can actually deploy these soldiers when we have them and the equipment. Britain, expeditionary force request. Wants to send 2 divisions. I'll take that. And we've got support weapons 3. August of 1940. What else can we do? Marines. We can do Marines. We can start to take Belgium back a bit at a time. This is our plan. So we have 1 Belgian division turning up. Knock these guys together. Okay, let's have a... We've got our field marshal out. Nothing actually helped, though, which is such a shame. He did level up a little bit. As did he. I like the fact he's got the leader experience factor. But he's got a point to spend, so... A fortress buster or a scavenger. Okay, I don't know how this is going to play out now. Let's get training and see what happens. I could have maybe spent this. This might have made a little bit of a difference if I'd actually spent it. It's too late now, sadly. And the air doctrine. I guess we were going to go down, what, battlefield support? For what that's worth. Air wings with no mission. We got a plane out of there, which is amazing. So we're going to base them over the UK. And we're actually going to put them on air experience over the southern England until that one plane gets shot down. That's Belgium's contribution to the Battle of Britain right there. So we've got the Royal Military Academy. I think we're going to go down the King stuff down here. Because I don't think anything over there is actually going to help us in the slightest anymore. Of course, there is the Congo stuff that will. But let's see what this gives us. So there's the prisoner king. So King Leopold III becomes leader of the non-aligned party. It does... Okay, it does change the king's surrender. King, law and freedom. Daily support for the unaligned. Are we going to continue with this? We lose a shitload of stability but gain some war support. So how are we going to get that back? This gives us off-map civilian factories. Unlocks government of 4 actions to allow for the strengthening of Belgium's legitimacy and resistance. Whereas this one... Does that do both? I can do both off there. So, let me see what this one says. King Leopold, eager to serve the sentence alongside his people, has chosen to remain in Belgium as a captive. Now dubbed the prisoner king, his people met this action with approval and have begun to rally around his example in these difficult times. Interesting. We would put the king in power. Do we want to do that? I mean, let's say this happens, okay? So Belgium capitulates. The people of Belgium, unhappy with how their government dealt with it, unhappy with my actions, I can understand that, decide to rally around the king. He is now a political figurehead, an important one. He is taking things seriously. Whereas this one, in light of the unconditional surrender offered by King Leopold III without parliamentary approval, civilian government has declared him unfit to rule and avowed to continue the war from abroad. That one also sounds quite good. Do we have anything which increases stability? There is some stuff to increase stability down there. V for victory. There's off-map civilian factories. Okay, the king kind of shafted us. We are going to declare him unfit to reign, and we're actually going to continue with that path. We've got excellent. We've got a research slot. Oh, but without naval support, without a navy, I can only navally invade where Britain has superiority. Huh. How is that going to work then? I wonder. Well, I guess we will find out soon enough. The hospital stuff would have been nice. We can't get any further in there for the time being. I am going to figure this out. I have decided. I mean, I guess. I'll go for a research speed one. Because I'm generally unsure of where to go. Army of the Congo has been completed by the Belgian Congo. What I could do, I think I could probably go down here and ask them for some stuff, right? Request forces. I can have all 3. Manage subjects. We want this to go down. Now, because I'm building infrastructure, this is going down. I wonder if I could completely take them over. That might be the way to... Oh, wait, am I? I am building this. Okay, nice. So we've got... We're using Belgian Congo factories, I think, for this. Right, let's see if we can abuse this somewhat. And let's get that building up there. Engineer Company 2. Okay, that will be useful. And we may as well take that because it doesn't cost us anything at the moment. Do I have... I don't suppose I have any... I do have spare factories now. Okay, so we can... Let's take that down. Let's bring the tank destroyers up. And what we need to do is try and get one of each in there. Also, let's just delete everything else. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I guess what were we building? We're building infantry equipment. And we're building tanks. The basic medium tank destroyer. That sucks because we're going to have to start that back up from scratch. So 1 on each. We're going to get there. Okay, so we've gone down there. He's unfit to reign. we're going to go Secretaries General and get 2 off-map civilian factories. The State Controller will get a special occupation law available only in Belgian core states. Let's do it. I want the factories. At this point, should we also try and build an intelligence agency? I don't have enough factories for that. I can use 1 and need 5. Well, this is going to be something completely new to me. I've never gone down this ever before. This is going to be something totally unexpected. We're going to try and nibble away at Germany by launching commando raids. What we're probably going to try and do is reintegrate the Belgian Congo. And then that should see us sitting pretty. If we can do that. And to be fair, we don't exactly have a whole lot of armies to do anything with here. Which is a shame. Is that like the only division that got out? Such a shame that. Delivered 50 medium tank destroyer. I suspect our single plane... Oh, he's not crashed. So that's good. Yeah, there's now a German-Yugoslavian war. Slovakia has joined the German Reich. The Belgian Officer Corps has been completed by the Belgian Congo. So what else can we do? We can do the Belgian Legion. We get a general. We get the secret army. Increase Belgian resistance state. Okay, we should do that. But first off, let's do this and see what the government actions are. Also, I need to do the Belgian Congo stuff. You do realise at this point that we are relying on our allies to win World War II for us. And I honestly don't know if that's a thing. To be fair, though, Italy's getting its ass kicked in Africa, so we can do that. The independent state of Croatia joined the Axis. Okay, so they've already split off. It's going to be quicker because we're running at maximum speed here. So this is going to be at least interesting. We need to keep an eye on that. It's going to be so slow building infrastructure for that, but there's some focuses we can do to speed that up. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but we shall try. Right, they want to send us 1 division. So we'll say yes to that. So the one I think I wanted... What does this do? This creates an intelligence agency. Nice, so I don't have to spend the factories on it. And this one gives us a load of political power, war support, legitimacy, and manpower. Okay, nice. I don't think we need it straight away. Let's get the intelligence agency on this. And choices. Desperate in defense. That would have been useful. Ban fascism. Legitimacy 100. Right, okay. Well, that's looking good at least. We have...
Hey, chef.
What the hell are they coming down here for? I don't want them down there, really. Other than the fact that it would get us some... Oh, shit. This is often really bad. What's the fortress like here? I don't want to get them cut off. It's only hills. I would like to try and hold Athens, but I think it's probably rather unlikely. It wouldn't be bad holding somewhere in the Mediterranean, though, and we might get some experience, so...
Hey, chef.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the army. Do we just abandon Athens to its fate? We've got 13 British divisions here. I mean, this is a good spot to... I'm going to try it. We're going to put 1 lot in there. I don't think we're going to get there in time, like, before that all falls. My guys are in. We've got a lot of divisions trying to break out.